So we're about 2 weeks into Pride Month, and that means there's a lot of anti-LGBT propaganda out there. And there's this one clip that just stood out to me the most. Usually when I analyze a clip, I stop from time to time, but this is short enough. I'm just gonna let him say his whole thing.
If the people who know something is wrong, if we don't start opening our mouths, they are coming for our children. They're already there. They're already coming for them in the cartoons. They're already coming for them in the miseducational, misdirectional system. They are coming for your children. Why? They can't have children.
Exactly.
Two dudes can't have a child. Two women can't have a child. So they're coming for yours. They have to recruit yours. And in order to recruit yours, they have to silence your voice. They have to make your voice irrelevant to your own family members. And when they make all of your descendants homosexuals, they've cut off your family tree at the root.
Now you can see why this one stood out to me the most. I'm gonna try to take this one seriously. I know I shouldn't have to explain why, but for those who might have seen that video and still agree with it, I'm gonna show you how idiotic this actually is. Now first off, he starts blaming how they're putting it in the cartoons. Now, I don't think I have to say this, but I'm going to anyway. You don't have to show your children the cartoons that have it in there. I think that would be fairly obvious, but just in case, there you go. He goes on to talk about the miseducational and misdirectional system, which I'm pretty sure he just made up. If not, then it's just a term that he uses with the people in his inner circle. But as an outsider looking in, I couldn't tell you what that means. But what I can tell you what this means is that he's definitely on too much Adderall, and it's probably not even his own prescription. That fact will become more apparent as we move on. He says they're coming for your children because two guys can't make a baby and two girls can't make a baby, which isn't true, but let's just say it is true. The conspiracies just doesn't make sense. Like, if you actually believe that, then it makes it seem like that they're not even a threat. All you would have to do is either homeschool your kid or put them in a private school. Also, if they're trying to fulfill an agenda, wouldn't the gay couple just have sex with the lesbian couples in order to have children and put them in the school with your children? What you're saying about them not being able to have children doesn't make any sense. Are you saying that they're so gay that they won't even do that in order to fulfill an agenda that you claim that they want to fulfill? What are you talking about? So I guess they're coming to recruit you with the miseducation, misdirectional system to silence your voice with that system, whatever that is. But like I said, you can homeschool your kid if you're worried about something like that, which again isn't happening. You can't brainwash anyone into being gay. That's absurd. That's not a thing. But I guess for this conspiracy, we have to go with that, but I'm just letting you know that's just not how it works. Also, based on what you're saying, their agenda pretty much means that anyone who's following this agenda will end up dying, so no one will be there to fulfill the agenda in the future. So pretty much anyone who doesn't fall for the agenda is safe. So pretty much it's going to wipe itself out based on what you're saying. But like historically speaking, gay people have had children. Elton John has children and he's gay. So explain that. Your conspiracy theory doesn't even make sense. There are people alive that contradict your conspiracy theory. Now you might be thinking, he must have an explanation. Why didn't you show an explanation? Did he not have an explanation? Well, he does have an explanation. I wanted to show it last because it's completely relevant and it changes everything that I said.
Well, because Satan is the ultimate anti-life.
Well, there you go, folks. It was Satan the whole time. Now, I assume this person's Christian, and I'd just like to say I feel bad for anyone who actually follows that religion. I'm not religious myself, but this video made a complete mockery out of it. So, if anything, I would show this video if I was going to convince people to accept gay people because of how ridiculous and stupid this video was. I'm done talking about it. My brain hurts. See ya.